face black.
Niggas on my body, dog, and niggas is my hobby. Tell that nigga don't pull up unless he giving sloppy toppy. And I don't fuck with these bitches, they be hating, they be jocking. Tell a hoe get up with me, I'm young and turn, little bitch, I'm cocky. No, I get them gone, nigga, can't even call my phone. Itty bitty feeling sex, wait till you see it in a thong. Love a nigga out the slam, a pretty bitch from Alabama. I ain't beefing about no nigga, I told her that she can have. I love them niggas with them checks, niggas with them ricks. Ho, it's summertime, let's go outside, bend it over, touch your toe. I love them niggas with them checks, niggas with them ricks. Ho, it's summertime, let's go outside, bend it over, touch your toe. Mad about a nigga, I asked her if he a spender. I done fucked up first night, cause this a night he gon' remember. And I hate nonchalant niggas, how I like my niggas tender. He like when I put it on him, I be throwed off the lid. Not crashing out about these niggas, but we make these niggas crash. Nigga thought he had one up on me, nigga, I'm on your ass. I be screaming, fuck a nigga, that's what made these.
Welcome, I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, thick word, I hear you goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. There you go. What's happening? We made it. We made it on up in here. They say I was lying. I ain't lying. We up in the building. What it do, man. Thank y'all for joining the player. We ain't gonna be here long. I just jump on in and jump on out. I saw something and I say, oh no. Y'all got to stay off that good dope. I'm gonna call it good dope because it make y'all small, but damn it, somebody gotta talk to somebody and tell them to take that shit off the shelf, dog. Listen, I sound excited. All right, let me calm down. The industry. Boy, the industry. How y'all doing and welcome. Thank y'all for joining the player. I am Willie Williams. In case you're new around here, I have to calm down. We have to be professional. Because this is what people like, for people to be professional when they're doing this thing called a show on YouTube out here in these doggone street. Anyway, hit that like button as y'all come on in. Hit that like button as you come on in. Hit the share and the like is like the same thing. Do they still got that hype button thing? Do they still got the hype button? You said I said that you were lying. Thank you for coming on in. Listen. I just played them beautiful Darky Hue sisters for the intro, and just they all got something in common. All of them. They all talking about hunching. They calling each other bitches and hoes. They calling themselves bitches and hoes and hunching. I don't. You say it's hype, not hype. Okay, hype. Listen, if y'all got the hype button, hit the hype button. Hit the hype button. Help a player out, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. Got to be more. It ain't like you're gonna lose money or nothing like that right there. Just go ahead and hit the hype button. I need y'all support around here in the doggone street. Support is a verb. Like we often say. I know it's shocking that I'm around here. But I'm in here and then I'm out of here. I need for y'all to like stay safe, dog. Y'all gotta stay safe, cause y'all it's a whole bunch of y'all still getting shot and shit, dying and shit. I just saw a thing. I saw a little video to where people done went to a funeral today. The funeral got shot up. I said, God damn it. Got to be more careful. I promise, man. Dog, listen. I know that y'all don't want to take that fight up
like at church or something like that right now. I'm here to tell you, you really want to be covered by the blood? Don't have that gun. I'm just trying to tell you something, bitch, don't have that fire. You really want to be covered by the blood? Keep not watching 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9. I'm just trying to tell you something, dog. Man, all right, okay, somebody coming to save you. I get it. You is protected. You highly favored. All right. That's what's up. You say I forgot it's Saturday, but I know it's 6 o'clock, and by instinct I came around here looking for the Willie Williams show. I appreciate that right there. Yeah. Listen, we dying any and everywhere. We dying in and every we dying at the cemetery. Damn, we dying at the funeral. We dying at the after party. We getting shot at the church while the funeral is going on. Yeah. And I'm gonna need for y'all to really like get y'all insurance up and stuff like that right there, because we shouldn't have to be holding the bodies like for 2 weeks. We shouldn't have to hold black bodies for 2 weeks. And the reason that we hold bodies for so long because we be trying to get that paper up. We be trying to get that paper up, and that's like a bad thing. That's really like a bad thing out here in these doggone street, man, because people got things to do. Listen, we want to cry. We want to pay respects, cry, BYOB, and get on with our life, dog. We want to cry, grieve, BYOB, talk about how good you was, and shit like that. Right there. Damn, I miss my dog, I trade places with my dog. You know what I'm saying? And then we want to get back to the mode. I'm just trying to tell you something. Want to get back to the mode. Mode want to get back to making some money from their little side dudes, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we hold the body for 2 weeks. That shit taking too long. From the time y'all get dead and the calls go out, man, you know such hadn't died. No, I just saw him. From that time right there, we need just a week, not 2 weeks. Then we don't. Do y'all know that is, what's the word called? That's depressing. To be grieving in the beginning for 2 weeks. Like that beginning grief, like that shock, like that person dead, and now you got to think about this person dead for 2 weeks. That's too damn long, dog. Like if you down Saturday, next Saturday should be the funeral. If you down Monday, Saturday should be the funeral. Now, if you're down Wednesday, we're going to have to hold you like a week and a half. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to wait till next Saturday. If you're down Wednesday, next Saturday. If you're down Thursday, next Saturday. If you're down Friday, next Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday to Saturday and stuff like that right there. But if you're down Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, sometimes Tuesday, depends on how you had done died. But Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, you need to get buried next Saturday. All that we gotta wait till damn it, we gotta wait till such cash they check and shit. We got to see if we can get such and such a plane ticket from Chicago or California and shit like that. We need the family to come together so we can get 3 cousins out of Ohio to come on around to Florida. You know, doing too much. This is why we got to always have our paper together. We got to always have our paper together, because you never know when you got to go to a funeral. You never know when you got to fly out. You never know when you're going to have to get you a new funeral outfit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all should be tired of wearing the same old funeral outfits. I like to change up. I don't like to wear like the same thing. Like, and I typically keep my clothes like forever, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been sexy a long goddamn time. Player been keeping himself together for a long time. So, like, I have my clothes like 20 years. I did 30 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much got every funeral outfit that I've ever. But I don't like to wear them no more, because those are old deaths. You know what I'm saying? So the new deaths from 2026 on, as soon as I get the call, such and such done died, you lying to me. I got to go on Amazon and shit. I got to go on Temu now. I got to go on Temu and see if I can find me a nice little satin or a little silk outfit, depending on how I'm feeling and depending on what the season is. You know what I'm saying? I got all the damn linen, so I ain't like buying no more linens and stuff like that. I got a whole bunch of pullovers and slacks, shit like that. But I may want to do silk and satin from 2026 on. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling some type of way, you know. But I'm just saying, you say you still winning 501. You know what I mean? You say the funerals today is fashion shows. Facts. That's why I need to get a new outfit. That's why I keep damn it. Mess around and die. I'm going right to Temu and Amazon. I promise, because I don't do malls. I don't go. And plus, if you go to like the store, they don't sell regular pants for heterosexual men. Just in my opinion. Hell, not in my opinion. I've been to the stores like last year and they didn't have adult heterosexual pants. I know you asking, what the hell is heterosexual pants? Well, heterosexual pants is non-skinny jeans. Non-fitted pants for grown men. They wasn't like selling them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, where do I go to get the heterosexual pants from? And you got just go online. You just got to order online. You know what I'm saying? Regular fit pants. You got damn stores, boy. The little skinny shit done took over. The little fitted down at your ankle and like your shin and your calf muscle. That shit, like it want to grab and touch on it and feel on it and grab it. I ain't on that, dog. I feel some type of way. Talk about people. They shooting at the funeral. I got the video. Hold on. What? 5 people.
Breaking news.
And we begin tonight with that breaking news. Gunfire erupting at a funeral on Detroit's west side. 5 people shot, including the suspect.
Dang.
Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you for joining us. Families gathering to mourn a young man killed in a car crash, left with a shattered sense of safety on top of grief and trauma.
She looked young right there, but when she turned a little bit, she looked older.
They were outside Greater Love Tabernacle Church on Plymouth Road near the Southfield Freeway when shots rang out just before 6 o'clock tonight.
7 News Detroit reporter Megan Lee spent hours on the scene. She's talking with people who saw the chaos unfold.
What they saw.
Family and friends were gathering at both a funeral home and a church near the Southfield Freeway on Plymouth Road when shots rang out outside just as they were trying to honor their loved ones.
We gathered together to honor this wonderful young man, not for this.
His eyes open like
Ozzy Pye was looking outside of his funeral home window when the gunfire erupted across the street Friday night.
It was extremely horrific, and I pray that, that happens to no one else.
According to the Detroit Police Department, it all unfolded outside of the Greater Love Tabernacle Church.
Greater Love.
During the fight, one suspect pulled out a handgun and fired into the crowd, striking multiple people.
He talking like he's sick of. We had one gunman, like he want to say we had one dumbass out here shooting and these people at the Tabernacle of Love trying to pay respects to the people.
Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison says his officers were already in the area, keeping an eye on the funeral services as they were aware of possible threats when they saw the suspect firing shots. That's when his officer shot the suspect.
They was aware of possible threats at this funeral. Back in my day when I grew up, we never had to worry about a funeral getting shot up. Ever.
You don't come to work expecting to have to do this, but the officer saw the threat and took action, and our officer is absolutely a hero.
Chief Bettison says the suspect was injured in the shooting and immediately taken into custody by police. The chief believes he was attending the funeral at the church.
Could have been far worse, so we're grateful that they were.
He make you think of somebody behind you. His eye bucked open.
The victims in their 20s and 30s are all in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and are expected to be okay.
Do you have to pay that hospital bill if you get shot, like you didn't shoot yourself, like on purpose or something like that, or you did not take yourself to the hospital, but you got shot and they took you to the hospital? Is that your bill?
Mayor Mary Sheffield sent a statement saying in part, "I want to thank the Detroit Police Department for the officers' quick and courageous action, which prevented further harm. This was an act of senseless violence, and it has no place in our city."
They were phenomenal. What they did was immense. I appreciate them being here.
Ozzy thankful for the police department and his own security team. However, he wants this behavior to stop.
Let's try to love each other a little bit more seriously.
Let's just try a little love. We're going to pray for everybody. Shit ain't going to work. Damn it, the shooters gonna continue to be shooters.
These little beefs and incidences and things that can cause strife right now, we need to just put that aside.
On Detroit's West Side, Megan Lee, 7 News Detroit.
Certainly hope that message gets out. Thank you so much, Megan, for the live report. Now you can count on 7 News Detroit on air and online at WXYZ.
We just need to stop shooting at people. If we stop shooting at people, then we wouldn't have people dying, and then we wouldn't have funerals as frequently as we have funerals. Oh, the Cash App is on the screen. The Cash App is on the screen. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. $, Willie Williams Show, and then $, it's either or, $, the WW Show live. Appreciate. So let this be like a little lesson learned. When y'all go to the funerals, make sure y'all got that fire. Make sure y'all got that fire. I don't care what somebody say. Well, you ain't got to worry about it. We covered by the blood. No, you don't want to be covered by the blood in the church when you could have been shooting back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell you something. But anyway, can somebody get Brandy on the phone? What was Brandy's song? The singer Brandy. Baby, Sugar. No, I saw Brandy. I said, Jesus. Lord Jesus, y'all pray for the baby. Y'all pray for the baby. She out here looking like herself. I'm going to show y'all what that baby looked at. Man, boy, if y'all ain't seen Brandy in a good little minute, look. Dang! Hey, Sugar. Baby, no. No. Somebody got to explain it to me. I'm just saying something.
Grammy Award-winning singer and actress Brandy Norwood, the hometown native, spoke one-on-one with 3 on Your Side's Patrice Clark about faith, family, and the Mississippi roots that still guide her. Plus, what's next in music? Patrice joins us now with more on what the superstar had to say. Patrice?
Howard, I have been a fan of Brandy since I was a kid. Her music was a part of my everyday life, and I can still remember listening to her songs day after day after day. So when she came back home to Macomb, I got the chance to speak with her about her music that shaped a generation and the legacy she hopes
when your shirt baggy and your pants baggy
to leave right here where her story began.
Brandy!
The moment Brandy Norwood arrived in Macomb, it was clear this was more than just a visit. It was a homecoming.
Oh my God, hi! Look at Macomb, Mississippi.
After the big celebration,
Brandy, how are you?
Brandy was ready to talk about music and how meaningful it was to reconnect with the place where her story began.
I just wanted to come back and see my family, and then I come back.
Can somebody tell me, is this sister having a medical challenge? Does Brandy have a medical condition? Can somebody tell me? Because I've been waiting for it. I've been looking for articles and all type shit, and I don't see nothing that speaks to medical.
And then it's an extended family, all these beautiful.
Y'all can't tell me this shit ain't medical. Everybody trying to lose weight. I know good as heck. This ain't a trying to lose weight right here. Well, it could be like a trying to lose weight. It could be that Ozempic.
People here to celebrate me. It just feels amazing.
Brandy burst onto the music scene as a teenager with her self-titled debut album in 1994. The album featured breakout hits like I Wanna Be Down,
Ooh, shit.
Baby, and Best Friend.
This was before we knew that Ray J was her brother.
Helping establish her as one of R&B's biggest stars.
Look at that beautiful sister. Man, look at that beautiful sister. Representative poppin'.
She followed that up with her second album, Never Say Never. And
I got that album.
Included the chart-topping song The Boy Is Mine with Monica, which became a #1 hit. And
she truly didn't need to lose no weight at all.
Earned Brandy her first Grammy. Since then, she has sold millions of records and built a lasting career in music, television, and film.
What advice do you have for young people growing up in small towns? You came from Macomb, and you are
known as the Vocal Bible.
This ain't the look, baby.
Thank you.
This ain't it.
What would you say to people who want to get into the entertainment industry, young people?
I would say to young people to understand that their dreams are true and they're real. And
That shit sunk in like this. Like, no, baby.
all they have to do is believe in their dreams. It takes belief and courage and dedication.
I guess I have to give her grace. Damn it. I'm going to give grace if there is a medical issue. I'm going to give grace if it's a medical issue. She need like a true player to be like cooking for her. So you got to put some weight on, baby. I'm sorry. Here, man. You got to put the fat back on.
Her impact was further celebrated with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, honoring her contributions to the entertainment industry.
And it just represents endurance and success and just dedication, like I said before. And then to be able to remember where I came
She looked like an alien
from on that stage when I said my speech. That meant everything to me, and it meant everything to my family, because that just proves that
that's Brandy right there. That sister right there, that's Brandy.
I will never forget
the one who talking. I ain't grew up with her.
Where I come from.
She has also expanded her career as a best-selling author, sharing her story and inspiring fans beyond music.
I honestly just wanted people to find themselves in my story and find their own courage so they can overcome the things in their life like I had to overcome in mine.
Didn't I do a show because she wrote a book and she said something? Oh, I just talked about her like a few months ago or something, to where she said the dude from Boys to Men or something took advantage of her. Was that her? Brandy, yeah, that was Brandy, because I thought that they was from Atlanta or something like that right there, but they wasn't from Atlanta. They from Memphis, as we see. You know what I'm saying? Or Mississippi. I just talked about her because the book had done dropped. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash out. You say the funeral home is across the street from the strip club. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow. As Brandy turns the page to a new chapter, the honors just keep coming. She's fresh off a successful tour, a performance at the Essence Festival, and being recognized there too. But she says
and damn it, she just went on tour. You mean to tell me that she was on tour like this? Bitch, y'all lying to me. Boy, y'all ain't up, bitch. Y'all lying to me. Do y'all understand? You say Brandy been cloned. Listen, I know good as hell well y'all ain't go to when her and Monica was just on tour and she was on tour like this. I know y'all ain't let that shit slide. I ain't see no videos from your phones or nothing. Y'all ain't been online complaining. Girl, look up Brandy on stage. Why she look like that? Y'all wasn't saying none of that fly shit right there. So this just happened after the tour?
Biggest honor is seeing her hometown of Macomb celebrate her. And Brandy gave back in a big way, pledging $100,000 for band instruments at Higgins Middle School in Macomb. And she dedicated signed albums, books, wardrobe pieces from her hit TV show, and other memorabilia to help launch the Macomb Museum of Music, which is expected to open in 2027. And Brandy says the best is still to come.
I want to do a lot more touring and a lot more entertaining and touching people and blessing people. That's why I'm here. I have nothing else to do but to do that. Bless people, heal people, inspire people. And this
Baby say bless people, heal people, and inspire. So she got healing powers? Do this baby here got healing power? Like she can touch people and stuff like that? She or is she saying like healing like with like words of encouragement or some shit like that right there? Huh? You said I miss your super. You is lying to me. A super duper chat. Shout out to the Method to My Madness for the $10 super chat. Say happy Saturday, pastors. Say wish my son Nathaniel happy 19th. That's what's up. I hope I said it right. Nathaniel, shout out to Nathaniel, boy, what's good? Happy birthday, man. Enjoy. Don't get in no trouble. Don't get in no doggone trouble. Don't start off at a young age, getting in trouble. Keep your nose clean. Keep your nose clean. Don't be on that essential product shit like that right there. Follow all the rules and regulations. Again, don't get in trouble. Don't go on nobody raw. Don't go at nobody raw. Don't do it. Celebrate your birthday. Do exactly what you want to do. Don't do what other people want you to do on your goddamn birthday. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Hope that you have many, many more. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, it's a blessing for us to make a whole nother year, like we always say around here. You know what I'm saying? So, congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I don't know how the hell I missed that right there. Happy birthday, man. Boy, all right.
Sky's the limit.
So Brandy says Macomb will always be home, and she hopes her story will continue to inspire the next generation to continue to strive for excellence. Howard, you can only imagine how excited I was to go to Macomb.
Off that bucket list now.
He has to interview.
It's kind of like, I guess you have excitement when you see like celebrities and things that you really, really like and stuff like that. I couldn't be excited if I'm about to see like my best celebrity that I always want to see, like as a child or something like that, and then I'm finally able to see them and then they don't look like what I'm used to them looking like. I ain't excited. Bitch, I'm depressed. Ain't no way in the hell they gonna tell me, hey boy, you know Brandy finna be on up. You lying to me. They right up the street right now. Shit, I'm finna, man, come on, man. I'm finna go ahead on and swing on up here. I get on up there, there's a crowd of people and shit like that. Oh, snap, about to see Brandy, let me pull my phone out, about to see Brandy, and then they walk out, here's Brandy, and I'm like, well, who? Shit, that ain't Brandy. What happened? Oh, what happened to Brandy? Listen, I am not still smiling. Oh my God, I get this offer. I saw Brandon. It was amazing. Hell no. No, dog. Somebody got to tell me something. Is she going through? Hell, obviously she going through a little something. But like, is it something medical, man? Huh? I even tried to use my AI la la la. Does Brandy? The singer Brandy, oh wait, damn it. Does the singer Brandy, is she dealing with some type of medical issues? There's no evidence the singer Brandy is currently battling any severe or unknown medical conditions. However, following her hometown appearance, she recently addressed online critics and speculated about her health and body shame. Speculated about her health and body shame for a noticeable slimmer frame, asking people to be gentler with one another. You know we don't play like that, baby. Back in my day when you got that look, man, keep it 100. Back in my day when you got that look, you had that shit. Even if you didn't have that shit, we said, man, you know such got that shit. Have you seen such and such? Man, they look in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to be gentle. Now we got to be gentle. Listen, if I look like that and I go outside, I know people gonna be like, damn, Willie, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You say she high. Oh, Lord Jesus. So she ain't going through no medical nothing. You say while she is not dealing with a mysterious illness, she has experienced a few highly publicized health scares over the past few years. Dehydration and exhaustion. You gotta drink some water, baby, with some electrolytes. You know what I'm saying? During a 2025 concert stop in Chicago on the Boy Is Mine tour, she abruptly left the stage. She later confirmed that intense rehearsal had led to severe dehydration and nearly fainting. You got to drink water with sea salt in it, with some pink salt or something. Hey, you gotta eat some watermelon, baby. Something. The previous hospitalization in 2022, she was temporarily hospitalized after suffering a health scare that many reports attributed to dehydration and low nutrition. Then it say mental health. She has previously been open about dealing with historical struggles with depression, trauma, and the pressures of her career. So in 2022, you were thirsty. 2025 in Chicago, you was thirsty too. them people who is around you and yourself is failing you, baby. Say she look like Ariana Grande. Yourself and the people who is around you is failing you. See, and a lot of times when you got the bag, when you was the one supporting other people, they damn sure ain't finna tell you the truth. But you grown. You know you need electrolytes. See, because just drinking water makes you thirsty. I don't know how many of y'all really understand that right there. They be like, oh, we need all this water. We need all this water. Because water make you thirsty because water has no nutritional factors or stuff in it. You need H3O or something like that right there. You need stuff in it. It got to have stuff. Listen, put some salt. I told you, just some regular salt, baby. You can put some table salt in it. It's some iodine salt. Is it iodine or itemized? It's one of them eyes. So you know that you was prone to dehydration and fainting, and you rehearsing back in 2025. You ain't pack a bag with like fruits when you go to do all your dancing and singing and shit. Somebody need to be feeding you some melons and shit, baby. What are we doing? Y'all be going through too much and y'all be having all that goddamn money. And y'all be like, oh, I'm having trauma and depression. Everybody got trauma and depression. And pressures of her career. Do you know how many people got pressures from their career when the bitch made $25,000 a year? It's that pressure. 30,000, 35, 36,000. Don't mess around and make more than you supposed to make and be trying to get some food stamps. Talk about pressure. They be killing me with this shit. The pressures of my career. I be going through some shit. Man, you got the best. Y'all be. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy. This thing says she previously had opened up about dealings with historical struggles with depression, trauma, and pressures of her career. How long is you supposed to be depressed? Now for this part, I'm not technically just talking about her. But how many years is we supposed to be depressed? Huh? Depression is a real thing. I do know. But how long? About how long? And listen, a lot of people is depressed and don't even know that they are depressed. A lot of people is depressed and have not pinpointed what their depression is or what is the cause of their depression and why they stay depressed for a long goddamn time. But once you find out what your depression is, how long we supposed to be depressed? Imagine your ass can't pay them bills though, baby, and for like the rest of these people who got the bag but be depressed. Imagine the people who work regular ass jobs who is depressed and still got to go to work. Huh? They still got to deal with them kids because they can't hire nannies and shit like that. They either deal with the kids or put the kids in the oven. Huh? I'm just saying, how long we supposed to, and historical struggles, that mean the depression come from way back then. So we still depressed for some shit to 15, 20 years ago? For those of you who may be depressed from stuff 15, 20 years ago, when y'all gonna clear that there up? I know. I don't have a degree. I know. Willie, you just don't understand how depression works. I get it. Okay. How long is you going? Okay, if this is the problem, how long is this going to be the problem? If this the problem, how long I'm going to allow this to be the problem? I'm just saying, you say, dealing with the industry can be worse than a 9 to 5. You know what? I honestly don't believe that. I honestly don't believe that, boy. It ain't nothing like check to check. It ain't nothing like check to check. Boy, it ain't nothing like, I don't know if I'm going to have a job tomorrow out there, bitch. And then if I lose my job, I don't know how I'm going to eat. I don't think industry is worse than a 9 to 5. See, because even when you up here getting the bag, or you been up here and you done got a lot of the bag, let's say now they kick you out of the industry. You can fall down and still get a lower bag. Because you've been up here getting the bag, you have purchased some shit that you can sell. But when you always been down here, and now your little bit ass bag get cut off, boy, ain't nothing worse than that right there. Ain't nothing worse than that right there. You done made millions. And let's just say they cut you out now. You got a few millions left, or you done bought some shit that you can sell. You can still make it through. You can sell that expensive ass house that you've been in. You can get you can sell your $5 million house and get you a house for $300,000. You see what I'm saying? Because you've been up here getting the bag. This shit is better than being down here and losing your little bit of bag. I'm just saying. You say, but they just don't leave you alone. No, you say it ain't that easy. But that is called that's we speculating on that. Unless we can prove that, we just be speculating on that. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that we can prove, though, a bitch been down here getting a little bit of that bag and lose their goddamn job and lose everything. Shit, huh? You say, think some would rather have their sanity than the money, though, man. Even if you sell it, they still mess with you in other ways. Can we prove that, though? You say Martin wasn't speculating. Martin. I have no idea what happened with Martin. What? I know that he was on that dope. I know that Martin was on that dope when he passed out in that heat. Huh? I ain't saying that things is not going on. I'm saying we can't prove shit. Or it haven't been proven. It's been speculation. People have been saying stuff. I like facts. I like facts. The one thing that I know about being broke, we know about being broke. That shit right there, factual. See, watch this. And being in the industry, if you get out of the industry, there's about 2 or 3 things that can happen to you. You could die. You could be sawed up, or they say some shit gets sacrificed. All right. Okay. That shit ain't worse than no 9 to 5. I don't care what y'all tell me. Hit that. Have you seen somebody go to the grocery store and swipe that card and that shit don't work? And it's not a technical error. They ain't got the money. They just ain't got the funds. Not my card is messing up today. No, they just ain't got it. I'm just saying, though. You say, well, they be saying the same thing, though. Oh, what? Yeah, a few people be saying stuff, but in my mind, it is kind of like, if you is working on a job and you don't like your coworkers and like your supervisors, leave. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? A lot of A lot of people have made speculations of what's going on, yada, 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 and they still staying in the industry. If it's so bad, I guess they're going to say then, but Willie, you don't know, you just can't leave the industry. Again, what's the worst going to happen? They're going to kill your family, or you going to die, you going to go to jail. All right, take a chance. The hell? Take a chance. Hell, y'all going to die? Take a chance. Say Keanu Reeves got plenty of money and fame and he doing just fine. There's so many people that's just doing just fine. I don't, and let me say it like this right here. I think that them peoples is ussies. I think that the people in the industry who are speculating that they'll do stuff or things be happening and they won't tell us what's happening, I think they full of it, to be perfectly honest. Y'all ain't got enough balls to say what the hell is going on from the industry that's affecting you. I think that they is ussies. Oh, but Willie, they have family and they don't want to fuck that. Somebody should stand up. At least one person should stand up. Okay, the industry. Well, not just the industry. This person is doing this to me. Or did this to me. I'm just saying, somebody got to say something. They gonna kill my family. Well, your family gonna die anyway. I'm just saying something. Oh man, got to be more careful. But anyway, Lord, y'all just let me know what's going on with Brandy, man. Somebody tell me if it's, damn it, a fact or something. Here going on with our sister. She only 47. Baby only 47, born in 79. That baby look like that. She look like she early 70s. Cause she done got small like your grandma. That baby done got small like your grandma, dog. A lot of y'all, I know y'all grandmas be like 36 shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't seeing like your grandmas in their 70s or 80s no more, you know. She ain't, damn, that baby frail. Real frail, she break easy. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't healthy. You say, how can they when they want the industry? Yeah. This is what I was saying. They want to be in the industry, so in my mind, it's kind of like complaining about a relationship that you know that you ain't gonna leave. Because a few of them, they complain. They say certain things, but they won't say what shit is. I think they soft person. But who am I? I don't have to pay their bills. You know what I'm saying? But, say Pop talked about Quincy Jones before he went to Vegas, and look what happened to him. Well, but at least he put some shit out there. Huh? At least he said something. Say something. Take a chance. Nah. Just saying though, man. We be crying about stuff. It look like I'm lagging over here too. I have no idea. But anyway, I said I'm not gonna keep y'all long, so I'm just gonna give y'all just a few more real quick. I ain't talk about this right here. I got to talk about this right here. Y'all got to pay attention to y'all family members who was in like the mental health facilities and stuff like that right there, because we got people who want to hunch them. We got people who want to hunch people who was in the mental health facilities and stuff like that right there. We got a player who has been arrested for sexually assaulting a teen multiple times in the mental facility.
Says a worker at a mental health facility sexually assaulted a 15-year-old girl at least 3 times. Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Michelle Newell live outside of Ridgeview Institutes in Smyrna. So Michelle, you broke the story last week, and now you've obtained warrants that really give us some new insight into this case.
That's right, George. Ridgeview Institute told investigators it caught the suspect on camera entering the victim's room on 10 separate occasions and said the suspect's time card reveals that he actually clocked in 2 hours before his shift. Jalen Pugh was employed with the Ridgeview Institute in Smyrna when police say he sexually assaulted a 15-year-old patient.
Something was taken from her that she can't get back or explain.
We are only identifying the victim's mother by her first name to protect her daughter's identity. Pilates says she admitted her daughter to the facility on April 10th. Investigators say Pugh sexually assaulted the teen the next morning.
Why was he on the unit? Because from my understanding, he doesn't work with children within the facility.
According to the arrest warrant, investigators say a security camera captured Pugh enter the victim's room on 10 separate occasions. The facility told police Pugh's time card showed he clocked in 2 hours before his shift. And according to the warrant, Ridgeview Institute says it conducted an internal investigation 5 days after the crimes allegedly occurred, because that's when the facility says it found out. The victim's mother says she is the one who actually reported it to police.
I asked them why didn't they contact with police or defects or any agency. They said that's not, the director told me that's not their process. First, they reach out to the parents and allow the parent to decide what they want to do.
I do know that the victim's mother contacted us upon learning about the situation with her child.
State law requires Ridgeview Institute to report incidents to police or the Division of Family and Children's Services.
They are mandated reporters, especially involving children. They are required within 24 hours of finding out this information.
The facility security team kicked us off the property last week when we tried to get answers about Pugh's employment status. Investigators told us Pugh is no longer employed at Ridgeview Institute, but the facility hasn't told us anything about his employment status. I asked DFAX if Ridgeview reported anything to them, but was told they can't comment on this because state law prohibits them from commenting on cases involving children. Live from Cobb County, Michelle.
What I didn't hear was the mother say, well, my daughter, she told the people in the facility that she's been violated. She has been sexually assaulted and they did nothing. And then she told me and, you know, they didn't call the police. So I called the police. Like, she never said that her child reported it to staff. Why wouldn't the child report it to staff? Now, it could be that the child reported it to staff. I'm thinking... but they didn't do anything, and then she said something to her mama. But in my mind, if that was the case, then she would have told her mama, I told the staff and they did nothing. Then the mama would be screaming to high heavens, she told the staff and the staff didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Sexually assaulted the teen.
He came in her room 10 times. So basically he did something to her at least 10 times. He clocked in 2 hours early. Hold on, dog. So he clocked in 2 hours early 10 times?
Something was taken from her that she can't get back or explain.
We are only identifying the victim's mother by her first name to protect her daughter's identity. Pilates says she admitted her daughter to the facility on April 10th. Investigators say Pugh sexually assaulted the teen the next morning.
Why was he on the unit? Because from my understanding, he doesn't work with children.
So let me stop. She took her child into a mental health facility in the morning. The next day, he up in there. Is she a baddie or something? He saw her coming, like he saw when she got admitted, and said, shit, I'm finna go to work tomorrow too. And I'm finna get that.
Something was taken from her that she can't get back or explain.
We are only identifying the victim's mother by her first name to protect her daughter's identity. Pilates says she admitted her daughter to the facility on April 10th. Investigators say Pugh sexually assaulted the teen the next morning.
Why was he on the unit? Because from my understanding, he doesn't work with children within the facility.
According to the arrest warrant, investigators say a security camera captured Pugh enter the victim's room on 10 separate occasions.
10 separate occasions. But was that the same day, though?
The facility told police Pugh's time card showed he clocked in 2 hours before his shift. And according to the warrant, Ridgeview Institute says it conducted an internal investigation 5 days after the crimes allegedly occurred.
Oh, so it was in one day he entered the room 10 times and he clocked in 2 hours ahead of time. So in my mind, if he clocked in 2 hours ahead of time and he went in and out of her room for 10 times, he was setting shit up. You know what I'm saying? He's setting some things up. And she could have been okay with it. I don't know.
Because that's when the facility says it found out. The victim's mother says she is the one who actually reported it to police.
So she reported to the police. So watch this. You just dropped your child off yesterday. Today, he's sexually assaulting. Do y'all know that they didn't say that same day the mother found out and called the police? You know they didn't say the next day the mother found out and called the police? Why is that?
He says it found out. The victim's mother says she is the an internal investigation 5 days after the crimes allegedly occurred, because that's when the facility says it found out.
5 days after the event occurred. So again, she dropped the child off yesterday. Today, this happened. So mama didn't find out until 5 days later too. So you mean to tell me, so you dropped your child off yesterday, this happened today, your daughter didn't contact you that same day, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day?
Victim's mother says she is the one who actually reported it to police.
I asked them why didn't they contact the police or DFACS or any agency. They said that's not, the director told me that's not their process. First, they reach out to the parents and allow the parent to decide what they want.
Oh, so wait a minute. So they found out. They found out 5 days after, and then they contacted the mama. Then the mama called the police. Why didn't your daughter call you, though? Why didn't you check on your daughter within 5 days? And if you did check on your daughter within 5 days, why didn't your daughter say something to you within them 5 days?
To do.
I do know that the victim's mother contacted us upon learning about the situation with her child.
State law requires...
I just be having like a whole bunch of questions, dog. It's be so hard for me to be believing these motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell you something. It's hard for me to believe. It's hard because of the way that the stories be going. Maybe I could believe it better if the stories wasn't how the stories be out here going. But the story be missing shit and we got to add stuff all to it. We're doing too much, dog. We just be doing too much. We got a baby out here with a knife. You said the child doesn't get in any unsupervised phone calls at the facility. Oh, so you saying that she probably called her mama, but they standing right next to her and she don't want to say it because she may get in trouble for snitching or telling what hadn't happened to her? Is that what you're saying? Because that's a possibility now. He said they most likely found out through payroll when they went to do their checks. They found out that he had 2 extra hours. You might got a point right there. Because I still do not believe that she told staff. You say the staff rarely care. The staff rarely care, though. I don't think curiosity came to me, who came to 2 hours before work. I don't know. Buddy must really have been hard up. When I tell you, she could have been fine. She could have been 15 and look amazing. She could have been 15 and look amazing, and he knows by working at a mental health facility that I guess if they say something, they won't be believed. Because they at a mental health facility. You say, nah, that's just the rules at a mental health facility. Well, yep. You're absolutely correct. They have to be supervised. Yep. Show enough. And then y'all think about this right here. if you at a spot because you're having a mental health issue, when you be claiming that somebody feeling on you and touching you and somebody trying to grape me and all that fly stuff, here, you really won't be believed. For the most part, you won't be believed because you already in the institution. You know what I'm saying? You already had to be brought to this spot, to this place to get you this thing called help. I wonder why is she in a mental health institution anyway? I wonder why, but they're not going to tell us. They're not going to tell us. We have a woman. Because we're moving right along. I ain't even going to hold y'all long. I told y'all I'd already been here an hour. What the hell going on with me? We have a carjacking caught on camera. We have a woman with a knife. And she ran multiple cars before crashing into a refinery. Something is really, really wrong with you people. Let's go and put this up on the screen. Here you go.
Caught on camera, a woman wielding a knife, accused of stealing a truck, ramming cars, and eventually hitting the gates at an oil refinery. A lot going on. This all started at a gas station off the Sam Houston Parkway in East Harris County on Saturday. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live at the Harris County Jail with more on the video you'll only see on 13. Luke?
Yeah, really wild chain of events, and it seems she was picking her targets completely at random. Any car or person, all fair game. And police say it's not the first time she used a car to cause some serious damage.
You could say it began as a victimless crime. Surveillance video shows a woman stabbing an imaginary target at this gas station along the East Sam Houston Tollway Saturday morning. She
talk about when you need to be in a mental health facility.
Eventually walks away, instead turning her attention to the man sitting in this white truck. You can see her walking up and opening the door, knife still in hand. What follows? A tense 20-second struggle. Man and woman fighting for control of the knife and the truck. She eventually
he ain't got that thing on.
Pulls him from the truck by his arms and takes the wheel. It's only a matter of seconds before her first crash.
She robbed him? Y'all gotta lift weight.
Drives straight into the SUV she was stabbing at earlier, then reverses, only to plow into the vehicle again, this time knocking it into a gas pump. Video shows her reversing onto the Beltway feeder road, then driving back into the parking lot to strike this car. From here, police say she makes it to Baytown, some 13 miles away, crashing into a postal truck on Market Street. According to charging documents, when the postal worker got out to check on her, she pulled the knife and started making stabbing motions. Police later found her down the street at the Exxon refinery, where court records say she rammed one of the gates.
Jennifer Cooney?
43-year-old Shannon Thorne Cooney appearing before a magistrate this morning, where she struggled to answer basic questions.
Will you need a court-appointed lawyer from Judge Bill? Ma'am. Will you need a court-appointed lawyer when you get to court?
Records show it's not Cooney's first brush with the law. In 2020, she was arrested in her native Louisiana, and her alleged crime similar to what she's accused of Saturday. Assumption Parish deputies say she used a car to plow into a house and several other cars after getting into an argument. But any argument Saturday appears to have been one-sided. Luke Jones, ABC.
That baby hitting the window. Ain't nobody in the seat. That baby hitting the window. Now listen, when I tell y'all that y'all got to get your weight up. Y'all got to get y'all weight up. Y'all be letting these big, thick bitches take advantage of y'all. Now I know that everybody can't be bigger than women. I get it. Where was his gun at? See? I don't like guns. I don't like guns. I don't need a gun.
Instead, turning her attention to the man sitting in this white truck.
Look at him, not watching his six.
You can see her walking up and opening the door.
He let the bitch open up the door. He must be on his phone. Because his arms didn't move. This arm and this arm didn't move from the time she came to the window. You see the knife. If you sit in the car, you can see the knife.
And turning her attention to the man sitting in this white truck.
You see the knife in her hand.
Walking up and
she
opening
opened up the door. He didn't move. What's wrong with Buddy?
Knife still in hand.
Look,
what follows? A tense 20-second struggle. Man and woman fighting for control of the knife and the truck. She eventually pulls him from the truck by his arms and takes the wheel.
She should have stabbed him. She should have stabbed him because he out here faking. He out here playing. Your life is on the damn line, and he not taking his life serious. So hell, he should have. Damn it, he should have just left Earth then. Huh? He playing. He taking up too much time out here in these streets. But y'all gotta stop letting these little thick, bad body, big bitches take advantage of y'all
Say
like
it
this.
began as a victimless crime. Surveillance video shows a woman stabbing an imaginary target.
Oh, so this is his car. I think that this is his Nissan Murano. Cause that would have looked like a Murano.
Surveillance video shows a woman stabbing an imaginary target at this gas station along the East Sam Houston Tollway Saturday morning. She eventually walks away.
These y'all peoples. These y'all peoples, man. Listen, give y'all something to pat on the back. I'm finna go on and get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I just came to drop on in because I gotta make a run. I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside, make a run, try to pick up my money, and go get my damn money out here in these streets. People be owing me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't let people owe me, but you know, the check had to clear. You know what I'm saying? You say stop lagging around, do your business and bounce, damn it. I'm finna go get on up out of here. He said the difference between this woman and Brandy. It's a big difference. He said that baby was a heavyweight. Yeah, that baby heavy out here in the street. Listen, man. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Y'all please remember to go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7 then the Greed channel, WillieWilliamsShow.com, Pleasant Candles, GoFundMe, all that fly stuff. The links is down there in the description, man. Links in the description. I got to get the bag. I got to go get the bag, man. For real, for real. See, I got bills too. Going through a little something too. Yeah. All that little fly shit right there. I want y'all to. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I know I wasn't here long enough. And thank y'all for getting over 100. I really do appreciate that right there. You welcome. Jump on in. Saw a little something that just bothered me. Hell wrong, Brandy, dog. Somebody got to tell me something in the future. Stop. For real, though. I want y'all to have a good time. I want y'all to do that one thing I always ask y'all to do that y'all always seem to do. And make sure that y'all come on back around here on Monday. Monday, the new week. I need for y'all still be alive. Still stay alive for Monday. Something like that right there. Yeah, do that one thing I always ask y'all to do that y'all always seem to do. And I know it because y'all always seem to pop on back up when the player go live. And that is stay alive. I appreciate y'all for rocking them out of here.